Bam! Are we live? Let's check. Let's check the videotape. Oh, two people watching. Who's watching? Write a comment so we know who you are. Good, we have audio. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Elevation, Professor Chaos, the Witchfinder. Why don't you guys join the stream so we can continue the incredible drama? So I was just watching Fury Notes. I can certainly understand. Oh, there you are. Hey, Fury Notes. Go on. I'm listening.
I mean, maybe I was pretty pissed, but I mean,
Maybe you were what?
I was pretty pissed. I mean, like, I
Mm-hmm.
guess that's the general issue I have with Alex's stream. I mean, I do want to get on Greg's stream soon.
Mm-hmm.
So
Wait, can you explain to me? Because I just watched your speed date, quote unquote, with Sky.
well, to be
So,
honest, it's not much of a speed date. It was interruption.
right. So, but the question is, Juan, my question is, you were referencing a previous date, speed date that you had.
Yeah. Yeah,
So
my issue was it's just to be too nice. Maybe it's just me being too critical of her.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
Could you explain? Because didn't experience. I'd have to look up the original speed date that you were referencing. What happened there? What did you feel?
well, the
Let me.
problem is they
Mhm.
all told me not to be to not bring up veganism, right? In
Who
like the
told
third
you?
date.
Who told you?
Everyone
Tell
on
him
the stream.
elevation.
Oh,
And
Elevation,
to be
and everyone
honest,
told you not to bring up you being a vegan. Okay.
yeah,
No,
yeah.
no, no, no. I didn't. Elevation. I don't know if elevation said that, but I'm just agreeing what he said in the chat.
Wait, let's let Dennis in. Okay. So people recommended not to bring up
And to be honest,
veganism.
it
Mm-hmm.
was to be honest,
Mm-hmm.
it was just not be myself. The thing is, when you say to not be yourself,
Mm-hmm.
the problem, I I don't think it
Mm-hmm.
really works. Like
Okay.
the argument
No, no.
in the
See, the thing
dating.
is, hold on a second, because people get this be yourself shit really is really retarded. Like, so what they mean by because what a lot of people say be yourself is because it works for them. But if you're doing something that's not working, you obviously have to change it because yourself at that current moment
Right.
isn't good enough. So it's not to say, oh, be someone else. It's what they really mean is improve yourself. But people have this idea because they have this attachment to these blue pill fucking ideologies. So everyone seems to think I'm fucking blue pill. No, I don't know where they get that idea from. Maybe it's because I'm optimistic and I believe you can improve yourself, but I'm not unrealistic. I do accept real shit, but that's another point. The point is, if you're doing something and it's not fucking working, that yourself isn't good enough. You obviously have to change something about yourself. That's what the fuck it means.
Right. I mean,
I before you answer, I mean, just be yourself. I think is the best advice, but it's the most
What the
difficult
fuck does that
advice.
mean though?
Exactly.
What is
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah.
that?
right, because
Exactly.
you are in the BDSM community, right, Mr. Slave?
You.
Yeah, it's
You.
just it's very like what's the word I'm looking for?
Oh my
Um
Okay. Think about it.
it's
Wait,
an
Fury.
empty
What?
platitude to me. So just
No.
be
No.
yourself.
No.
Like what
It's
does
the
it mean?
deepest. No. No. You have.
Ugh,
Look. Look. Look.
it's
It's very difficult to find out who you are. That's the trick. But you have to go search. Women, they say no, you have to do it. Women give you the ultimate challenge. You have to find out who you are and be that person. It's not easy, but it's a search, and maybe you'll never find out who you are. most people don't know who they are. Most people never face who they are, so they're not themselves. But I think it's the correct advice. You always need to try to be yourself. Like the best dating coaches. I mean, what's a good dating coach? What's a good dater? It's a person that dated so much that he's shedding all the covers, all the shells, and all the pretensions and pretends, and he is becoming himself. He's becoming more
That
relaxed.
that doesn't
It takes a, it
doesn't mean he
takes.
wasn't. That doesn't mean he wasn't himself before.
I
That just
know, I
means he's a
know,
different self. So that's why
I
it doesn't.
know, I
I think it's
know.
a stupid advice. It's like
I don't think. I
very
think it's
empty
very.
platitude to me.
No, no.
What
I
are
think
your
it's.
thoughts, Harams or L? What's up? You looking jacked.
Well, no, I mean, I get why he did it. One thing you have to understand is women are always going to lie. I mean, right up front, they're never going to show you their true, I guess, intentions, you can say. So, yeah, I mean, she probably did put up a front, but it's a matter of sometimes you have to self-reflect on the situation.
Wait, Haram. What do you mean? She put on. She put on a what?
So I didn't see the date. So what happened, Fury, on that date?
Yeah,
Speed date.
please tell
I mean-
us. I saw it, and I still don't
I
understand.
mean,
because
I haven't put it up yet, because I did have it up recorded and stuff. But the problem is, she was trying to hold back. I talked about this previously on a great show before, but she talked about holding back her real thoughts. Like, well, how come she can't just be honest?
Well, because some people are people pleasers, and I think she falls into that category.
Yeah, because she was a waitress, right? And it's tough to
Right.
people please when you're a waitress.
And you're not wrong. I mean, I look at it like this. There's a lot of college-age women who are afraid to actually speak the truth because they want to fit into a certain category. So you got to realize in the dating market, that's going to be a reality too.
I'll be honest. I'd rather date a bitch who's honest.
Oh no, I agree. I agree, but it's one of those things that you just had to understand that you're going to encounter. And
Well, no, I know I did kind of. I just tried to confront her about it, and then I guess
well, they're never going to tell the truth. I mean, it's like when a chick gets caught cheating, she's not going to go, yeah, no, it's always feelings and all this other shit. So you got to remember that too. Accountability for a woman is hard.
I don't know.
wait, what do you mean?
When I,
for
when,
a
I, when, I,
woman?
when I look at the big picture of it, like of society, I think accountability for most people is hard. I just don't
Exactly.
put women into that category
Agreed.
because people want to keep up a facade and stuff. People just want to face the truth of what they want to say, and even then, I still try to speak as unfiltered as I can, but then I still find myself filtering myself in some cases.
Wait, Fury, could you speak slower because I can barely understand what you're saying. My English, it's not so good.
All right. I'll try to speak as clearly as possible.
Thank you.
I mean, a bit tired and I'm a bit sick, but I mean, I'm here now. So my point is, like, everybody puts up a facade. It's not just women.
I think hold something. This is the best comment right here. No one is actually themselves. We are actually a collection of habits that change events in our life requires us to. The person you are as a kid is not the same as a teen, not the same as adult. Thank you very much. We are a constant state of change. So the idea
What's up, Hugh?
that you be
Yeah.
yourself. That's why I say be yourself as a nonsense advice. Because you're constantly changing all the time.
Wait, Fury notes. Let me make sure I understand you, right?
Just-
You're
just-
mad at her because she didn't present like her real self, right?
Yeah.
So
Like
you flipped out on her or something? What
no,
happened?
like
Have to
No, I
do-
Fury
didn't, I
notes.
didn't flip
When
out.
you're
I didn't really
meeting,
flip out, really. I mean, I just I
wait,
was just
Fury
I was
notes.
just
When you're
overwhelmed.
meeting someone for the first time, when you're meeting
I mean,
someone new,
really, I was
don't
just
you want to
telling-
like be your best self and like you're not like be your best self. You're not like that all the time, but when you're meeting someone new and you want to make a good impression, wouldn't you agree? You like put on like, oh, you try to be really happy,
Right. So if let's
So
put it
can't
this
she do that too? Can't she do the same thing?
way. Well, like, I mean, if they're like the person. Oh wait, I have to be nice to this boss, even though I hate this boss. So I guess I'll put up my best foot forward. That's basically what it is. Well, but that's another way of saying it, really.
I mean, what's wrong with people being polite? Like, you know, if
Well,
you
there's-
have nothing nice to say, like, don't say it.
Yeah, I mean,
I think
Yeah.
there's a.
I get what
cause.
Fury's saying. She does not seem like she's like I could see she's generally
Like, if
really
I
fast, she's
hate
not
Mr.
really that
Slave
nice.
because he does some weird shit, like, you know, I don't always
my
have to
other
say
issue
that
too,
to him.
like if people see me as like on the spectrum or Asperger's or whatever. I mean, to be honest, I don't really care. But the problem is, when I see that though, it's because okay, so they're being nice, but they're actually like making it worse.
No, we like. Don't you think we could like
most
actually
people-
like you?
well,
Yeah, like I think
Like
most
we
people are gonna
we could
treat
be
people
doing
like that.
anything else. We could
Yeah,
be
don't
doing
you think
anything
most-
else right now, but we want to spend time with you. You know, like you're like our friend.
right,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's another thing too. Like people who are usually on this,
Mr. Slave,
like
hold
have
on,
it.
Chad Bill, please.
Hold on, yes, hold on a second.
Wait, what?
Usually people
Hold
who
on,
have an
Chad Bill in
issue.
the backstage.
Wait, hold on a second.
I'm trying to upgrade the package so I can add more people. So
What?
give me a
So-
minute.
Okay.
Yeah, so generally
Blake.
people who have an issue, people don't generally like go after it. That's how we learn to get along in a society.
Or
so.
I used to have this problem too. I
Yeah,
would
most
like people would be
tolerate
nice
each other,
to
you
me.
mean? But sometimes some things I just some
Unless
things
you
I-
ask people, like I ask people to tear me apart about me being fat because I know it's unhealthy. I need to hit the gym. And I'm like, yo, I don't care if people make fun of me for that. I encourage it because I need to be fat shamed. I have to lose this fucking weight.
So Fury
Well,
notes, you don't like
but
that. You
generally-
think people are lying to you and they're not being honest with you because you're on the spectrum. So you think we're being nice to you.
Well, I don't
Generally
know if I
speak-
even am on the spectrum. I question it sometimes, but I mean, I almost just don't care, even if I am.
But like, is that what
Why
you're
does it matter?
thinking, or are you thinking we're
No.
like being nice to you
No,
because
what
like you
people-
have, or do you
No,
think
because
like
that's
we're your
people-
actual friends
that's
and
what
we like
people
spending
perceive.
time with you?
No, my problem is it's what people perceive, so they have to try to be extra nice to me. That's my problem.
I mean, not everyone's
you're
nice.
just saying-
Wait. If that was true, don't you think everyone would be nice to you? Why do you think some people are still dicks to you? You know, like we can do what we want, but some people just like people. You know, like. You know, if your theory was right, everyone would have to be nice to you. You know, like if someone's in a wheelchair, like everyone's nice to them, but like people are probably still dicks to you sometimes, right?
I mean, I've been on. I asked, what's his name?
So I don't get what
that's
your
the
point
guy.
is because generally
My
people.
point. You don't get my point, or
Mr.
No, I
Slave.
mean I get your point, but I just like I get your point, but it's just like I don't know, like
I'm
you
trying
coming
to
very
be as clear as I can.
You're
coming
just
off
like
like-
thinking about it too much. We like you, you know, and
I
you're
mean,
the only one that's
I am
thinking
a
about
deep
that.
thinker for sure.
Yeah, Mr. Slave, bring Chad Pell in.
Yeah, I just upgraded the package. Where is he? I don't see him.
Wait, Blake, are you still here?
He was.
I think you're
now he's not.
He may have dropped off.
acting very
So can you
entitled.
call him? Do you have his?
Yeah, I'll
something?
send him. I'll send him a message.
There was another guy who was here and now he's gone.
But yeah, I'm gonna go to bed.
Good night, Dennis. Yo, Dennis, very proud of you, bro. I'm very proud of you,
Yeah,
my guy.
for what?
Just being a fucking gangster, going out there.
I try my best.
He's going out there. You're not listening to people. Like, so everyone's like giving you props now. So
I mean, like, I'm just trying to get better,
Like
and
you-
you know, like that's what you have
like
to
the
do.
chat
you have
used to
like,
shit
get
on you, like-
experience and like get like I'm not gonna get better, like not like sitting in my house, you know. So that's why I like go out so much, you know, because like that's the only way to get better.
no, I mean you're working on a business. You're not like see. This is like the polar opposite too. Like, Dennis versus and no offense to you. You want brutal honesty? Here's some brutal honesty, my friend. Between you, Fury Notes, and Dennis. Dennis is going out there. He's starting business. He's not letting his being on the spectrum stop him. He's fucking going out there. Probably half the chat would be probably telling him like to give up. It's over. and he's out there fucking killing it. So they can all
Yeah,
suck
that's-
dicks, bro.
Okay,
Mhm.
that just seems patronizing in a way. Because I mean,
What's patronizing? Like, what are you talking about? Like,
well,
do you want me to
maybe
talk to
I
you
read
like
your
an
papers.
asshole? Like,
No,
what the fuck
he's
are you
doing
talking
that
about?
too. You know, I just like I just have more experience. Like I've been going out for a while. You know, like he's just starting. You know, like you're fat right now, and you're just starting. You know, like you're just starting on the
Oh,
journey. Like
whoa! I'm restarting. Don't.
all I'm saying is, you know, like you guys are both like at the beginning of the journey, and you guys are both started. You know, so it
I wouldn't
doesn't
say I'm
really
at the
matter like where
beginning.
you're at. Just focus on
Whoa.
improving.
I'm like restarting again. I'm in a rebuild. This is a rebuild phase.
Okay, here's
But
what
yeah,
I
I'm
mean.
pretty tired, so I don't know what I'm saying. But yeah, good night, guys.
Thanks, Dennis. Thanks for being here.
Jay
Yeah,
Leno,
it's
I'm
fine.
walking for
My
what?
problem
What are you
is
talking
the
about?
problem is
I'll see you guys
the person
around.
won't.
All
Yo, Hugh, you got my accept my friend request on IG. I need to DM you.
What? I already have you on IG though.
I
Huh?
like unadd people because I tried to get my follower count down, you know, but
Oh,
and
Jay
like I
Leno.
don't like
Okay.
no offense you, but like, you know, we're not friends in real life, so I'm not trying to see like random ass people's stories, you know. So that's
I
but
never post on my story, but
no, but I'm just saying that's why I unadded you, Hugh. Like nothing against you, like you're a cool guy, you know.
all right.
But
that's
yeah,
just
I'm trying to
the-
DM you and talk to you about something, so add me back. All right, peace
I
out.
just did. Don't worry about it. Yeah, peace.
There you go. Now we can bring you on Chapel if he's still in there.
You're gonna get a dick pic.
Oh yeah, it seems so.
Hey, do you guys
Or a
think I'm blue
magic trick
pilled?
video.
Why? Why would you say you blue pilled? Explain.
I don't know, because these assholes in the chat keep saying blue pill, but I don't understand how
let's-
I'm blue pill.
Let's put my problem in another perspective. My problem is
I don't
you're
understand what
beating
makes
around
me
the
blue
bush,
pill.
just telling me straight instead of trying to be nice. That's basically what I'm saying.
Like, I
Wait,
don't
Fury,
simp
say
for
it
women.
slower.
I thought blue pill meant you simp for women.
So basically,
Yeah. I mean, blue
basically
pill.
what I'm saying is,
I mean, in red pill, you realize that women have an advantage. That society prefers women. Society treats women like eggs and men like sperm. There's too many men. There's not enough eggs. You just
Exactly.
realize that there's no equality, and the whole thing about quote unquote equality is just give women more rights than they even have now because everyone worships the vagina. That's red
Right.
pill. I'm not saying that I'm a red pill guy. I mean, I'm a little bit
Yeah.
red
what makes,
pill.
so what makes a
but-
woman
I'm
red?
definitely. Oh, you're not red
Wait,
pill enough,
What
sir.
makes a woman red?
You
pill,
get
though?
on your knees for women, so I don't think you red pill enough, sir.
Wait, I get on my knees. I realize women are incredible eggs and there's too many men. I am red pill, but I
You're not red pill
breathe
enough.
I
But
breathe
there's a
in
balance of men and women.
I breathe in. I accept reality for what it is. Men are sperm, women are eggs. There's too many men, there's not enough women. I'm one of the sperm. There's too many of us. Okay.
Oh, wait, women are
fine.
sperm too.
No, women are eggs.
Wait, no.
No, society
Yeah.
society prefers women because
Wait, no,
Oh,
women,
Jay Leno.
women and men both come from sperm though.
no. Women are an asset. Men, there's too many men.
Wait, no, I'm talking at a biological level. When a man has sex with a woman, the sperm can make a boy
Tanking
or
to
a girl.
rebuild.
Yes.
Oh, I get it. That's a sports reference. Okay.
I agree, but women are an asset. When you go to war, you kill the men and you take away their wives and
Correct.
girls.
Or what
and
do you kill the women
boys. Wait,
You
what?
eat them.
The fuck? It makes me
You-
blue pill. What?
You need to
I
work
mean,
on your. I mean, I
think you
I
guys don't
understand
know
what you're
what
saying
blue
with
pill
your
means.
metaphors versus slave, but I mean,
blue pill just means you're not aware, right? In the Matrix, the whole thing goes back to the Matrix analogy,
Yeah.
which is incorrect because the blue and the red pills actually come from Arnold Schwarzenegger's Total Recall. That's where the blue and the red pill, because he was in the Matrix too. The whole idea of the Matrix was stolen from Arnold Schwarzenegger from from Total Recall.
Well,
I mean,
actually, it
that's
came from a book.
Blue
just
pill,
borrow-
that's hilarious.
Well, actually, it just came from a book from the 70s.
Okay.
But like the term
I think
red
you guys
pill
know
Anyway,
what the
but-
fuck I'm
and the
but the
Matrix.
red
talking
pill-
about.
But the red pill and the blue pill were offered by the doctor in Total Recall. That's the origin
Yeah.
of the blue and the red.
Yeah, there's way
Anyway-
more sperm than there are eggs, though.
So
Yeah,
the blue pill
I know,
just
I know,
means,
I know both
WRBT
movies
too.
for Slave.
the blue pill means
I've
you
seen
take
both of them.
it.
How the fuck am I
The-
blue pill? I don't understand.
Wait a minute, Lando. Let me.
I'm getting like
add
like
Lando.
I'm gonna have to. So if somebody wants to come on and tell me how the fuck
Lando!
I'm blue pill,
I'm okay. I mean,
please explain
why-
this.
Why do you think you? I mean, blue pill just means you take the blue pill and you wake up and believe whatever you want to believe. That's the blue pill.
Yeah,
You
I don't deny
wait-
reality. I don't deny looks matter. I
Wait,
don't
Juan, have you seen the
deny.
Matrix?
I don't deny shit. Like I know I have to improve. So I don't know what
Wait,
these
what
niggas is
even-
talking
Wait,
about.
Juan,
No.
have you seen the Matrix?
What?
No, I know
Oh,
what red pill and blue pill means. I know
Wait,
the
what is
reference.
No,
red
but
pill?
have you seen Matrix? Though?
I was
'Cause
around
Matrix
before you
has
were fucking
different-
born.
So
Wait, but
is that
have
a
you
yes or
seen
no?
it?
Though that doesn't answer my question.
maybe you need
Yeah.
to see the Matrix to understand the analogy. I don't know. Blue pill
Like,
just
the
means
Matrix has the Matrix is a different interpretation of blue and red pill. Blue
Yo,
and
fuck
red
you,
pill
Javier.
communities just changed the perception to what they
Yeah.
wanted them to be.
So somebody want to come on here and tell me like how the fuck I'm blue pill or what?
Are you aware that society treats women like an asset and men like yesterday's news? Are
Yeah,
you aware of that?
exactly. It is
So you're
exactly
red-pilled.
what.
Done. So you're red pilled.
So
That's
I
all you
don't know
need
what
to
the fuck
know.
they're talking about.
If you deny it, then you're called blue pill. The like.
Wait, what is blue
Yeah.
pill? Blue pill is just like traditional relationship.
Ye-
The blue
No,
pill is
yeah.
no, the actual blue pill from the Matrix movie is like believing sunshine and rainbows, believing what you want to believe, living in a
Right.
delusion, sort of. The red
I'm
pill
not
is like
delusional
swallowing the
about
Wait,
truth.
why would
reality.
anyone call themselves blue pill if that just means you're delusional?
Okay, but
No
it's
one
not.
calls
It's not
themselves
delusion.
blue
It's
pill.
not delusional in a negative connotation. It's delusional of like keeping your belief that like the world doesn't have its issues and that the state of men and women in society as a whole isn't actually as bad as it really is. Red pill is
So-
like
Oh, yeah.
swallowing the
So
truth.
it's
and
very
seeing what's
skewed.
So
in front of
blue pill is just an insult to call people ignorant.
No,
you.
no, no.
Sure, if
The
you
red
want to.
pill.
Pretty much.
We, like, no.
I like the way
people
Lando
call-
put it.
No.
But
Like
why would
red
anyone
pill-
call themselves blue pill? Because then
No
they're
one
just-
calls themselves blue
No
pill.
one- yeah,
In
Blue
the
pill,
movie,
because
the
then-
Matrix,
So it's
if you take-
literally just an insult. Let's use that as
It's
an
an
insult.
insult.
Sure, you can use that.
It's
as
an insult that the red pillars
Unless
use
you're Q2,
against the
then you do call
normies.
yourself blue pill.
Blue pills are also called normies, like leftists. Leftists are
Regular
generally
Joes.
blue pilled, and Trump supporters, right wingers, are generally red pilled. So
Yep.
the
I mean, it
right
shouldn't-
wingers. What?
I mean, it shouldn't even like be like that because I know like a lot of the right wingers adopt like the red pill philosophy type of thing.
How could that be? How could you be right winger and blue pilled? How is that possible? Like what's their position? I mean, once you are right winger, you are
Did you
aware.
hear what I said? I mean, I talked about like how
Wait,
like
then,
like
like,
the
I,
red
I
pill,
realize I have to work on my weight.
the right wing
What?
adopted
You niggas
the
are
red pill
retarded, all
philosophy.
of you.
Wait,
of it.
Fury, speak louder. Juan is
the
yelling in my ear.
Sorry.
John.
Anyway,
Yeah, Doc Diggler. That's why it's ascribed to people and not self.
right, blue pill is a derogatory term used by those who consider themselves to be red pilled. In the movie The Matrix, if you take the blue pill, you are the traitor. The traitor takes the blue pill. If you want to go back into the Matrix and live in a fantasy when you know in reality that
He calls
reality
himself
is
blue pill.
dark and harsh, and you want to go back to live in a dream, you want to go back into a dream state, that's taking the blue pill. You're a coward. And in the movie, those who take the red pill, they join the revolution against the machines. So they risk their lives to save humanity. The red pillars claim to risk their lives to save humanity. and the blue pillars, they joined the machines against the revolution, against the machines. Anyway, I mean,
My
so
attitude, what? That I'm gonna be optimistic in the face of the bullshit of the world? The fuck? Alright, I gotta stop reading these people. Like, Jesus, it's just fucking moronic.
unfortunately, in my experience, many red pillars are like, I mean, actually, Kevin Ray Wilder came up with this. He noticed this, that a lot of people who consider themselves to be red pilled, they create their own virtual reality, their own world of lies, their own matrix. And when you join their matrix, you're just in another matrix, and you're and and they live in lies. So red pillars, like I listen a lot to Turd Flinging Monkey, who is basically part of the red pill community, one of the leaders.
right.
He's
So he
MGTOW.
thinks, yeah, he's MGTOW. So he thinks the election was stolen, and the vaccines give you heart attacks.
Wait, he does now?
What?
I thought he was a Trump supporter.
Well, I don't have any Disney
maybe the
romantic
election thing
endings,
is
so
crazy, but
you're
the
fucking dumb. And I
vaccination,
don't know why you
the
keep talking to
vaccination
me
thing
blackly.
has
So
some
you
pretty.
don't respect
Wait,
me.
Juan, who are
So
you
you
talking
shouldn't talk
to?
to somebody
He's
you don't
talking to
respect.
he's
So
talking
you
to
can
the
go fuck
chat.
yourself.
Juan, who?
Wait, he
Juan,
wasn't even referring to you, Juan.
No,
He was
he's.
just saying what
We
blue
had a
pill was.
conversation.
Oh.
I would prefer it if he didn't acknowledge me. If he doesn't respect me.
Yeah. It's like I don't know where I was gonna get. Yeah, everything in life is a matrix. Like no matter where you believe, it's a matrix. It's about having mental freedom. Like physical freedom doesn't exist in this day and age. And if you think that it does, you're kind of retarded. Not in a derogatory way, but also in a derogatory way.
No, but like Turd Flinging Monkey. So I used to follow him. I used to be MGTOW, and then I found Alex, and then I left MGTOW, and I discovered the BDSM community, and basically I joined it. And now I look back at
See
all
ya,
the
Ron.
and now I look back at all the years that I spent being MGTOW away from beautiful women, and I'm upset at Turd Flinging Monkey that he basically lied to me. And I mean, he lies with fake, I mean, false statistics. Like he claims that any interaction with a woman is going to end up with you with rape charges, and like he reads articles on his show, and he shows how life is so terrible for men, but he gives a misperception. He creates this matrix around
Yeah.
you that you turn women into enemies. And John Anthony talks about this a lot, how these men who follow the red pill, they become belligerent towards women. And this happened to me, that I became very belligerent towards women, and it doesn't make any sense. I mean, why would you want to be belligerent towards? It's not like all women are terrible. It's not like it's not like
Right.
feminism is women. Feminism, a lot of feminism is men. Feminism is just
Beta simps.
no.
What the fucking simps is
Feminism is just a natural phenomenon. It's not women. It's not men. It's everyone. It's society. You can't blame women for feminism and for its evils. Anyway,
I wouldn't go that far.
what do you mean?
Well, I
wanna
mean, it's a
blame
lot of
women?
women. It's a lot of women that lead that charge in
How do
the
you
current
know?
state of what?
How do you know? How do you
Just a
know
lot of
that?
females that
How
are
do you,
have
you
loud
know?
voices in it. What are you talking about?
How do you know? Like what? Like
What do you mean? How do I know? They have vaginas and they're
no, but who
female
says?
and they fucking talk about
But
this
how do you know?
female boss babe shit. What are you talking about?
But how do you know that feminism is led by women? Maybe
I see what
feminism
you're
is
saying.
led by men.
It could be a man behind it. Okay.
It's not. It could be men in general behind it. It could be very few women. Like we don't know. Like I don't have
That's true
statistics
because
on
like the
this.
original feminist movement had a lot of men leading it too.
I don't know.
Mr.
I honestly
Slave.
don't know any. I don't
Well,
know.
it all depends on what you come back to as your overarching belief. Like I believe that like feminism at its core is propagated by the people who are manipulated into, being in that radical mindset. But I think it comes from above, like a lot of people in power trying to, pit people against each other. Maybe, you can say it gets conspiratorial, but also Mr. Slave, as it pertains to Turd Flinging Monkey, I agree. Maybe some of the stats he uses are like lied or made out to be hyperbolic in order to prove his point. But is it really, can you really consider somebody like Turd Flinging Monkey a liar, or can you just consider them delusional? Because in his mind and in the minds of his followers alike, they're not actually lying. They're speaking truth, either because they've been manipulated into believing such, or they actually have anecdotal, subjective, real life personal experience that points to that conclusion. That's why when you try to like get somebody to believe your point of view when they have completely different experiences, it's nearly impossible, because unless they've been through the same experience, they are not going to understand what the hell you're talking about.
Yeah, so I invited TFM multiple times. He never replied to any invitation. I invited him to a debate, to a friendly discussion, whatever he wants. I asked Alex to reach out. He does not reply. I went to his co-host and no reply. So, I mean, and he replies in general to emails, because I talked to him through multiple emails. So he replies to emails, but he does not reply to my slave email when I invite him
Oh,
to
I had to
debate me
stop watching
on.
Turd. I stopped watching Turd Flinging Monkey when he said men should reduce their testosterone, and like the only way to control women is by hitting them. So I was like, yeah, this nigga's
Yeah,
cooked.
right.
Like I had
yeah,
to stop.
What
yeah.
year did you hear that, Joanne?
What
It was one of
year?
his live streams because I had like I've been
Recently
through all
or
these
like?
phases.
Yeah,
I've
recently.
been through all these phases of like the manosphere. Like I had my MGTOW moment, I had my black pill moment, I had all
Because I
these
mean,
fucking
I
moments.
stopped being MGTOW at 2016.
Red pill.
TFM
Yeah.
says give her 5 across the face in many streams. Give her
Yes.
5 across the face is TFM's go-to
He's
statement.
pro-Islam.
Yeah, he hates women. He hates his mom, even though his dad abandoned him just as much as his mom, because he went to his dad and his dad said, I'm remarried. I have a wife. My wife hates you. You got to go. So both of them abandoned him. But for some reason, he hates his mom for abandoning him. I mean, but he doesn't want to talk about it. Women are terrible. That's another quote from the great TFM. Yeah, I mean,
I
so
think
Yeah, but it's
men
like
do as much
those
damage as
people.
women, though.
Yeah, those people develop echo chambers by like being hyperbolic, and a lot of times they're not even hyperbolic, they're actually being genuine,
Yes.
because the women that have come into their life and the women they've surrounded themselves with, or maybe they had a manipulative mother that have led them to believe in these egregious things about women in general. So then they kind of back themselves into a psychological corner in which they only seek out and analyze women who have those behaviors, which confirm their bias that they have. They don't actually go out and like observe women who don't confirm their bias, which is the issue of matrices and echo chambers, if you will. That's why, like, for me,
wait,
that's why it's like
I don't understand you. Could you explain again?
you don't
What are you
understand which part.
saying? What are you saying? You're talking about TFM? You're explaining TFM?
I'm talking about in general. Like TFM is a small, minute example of the overarching issue of echo chambers and dogmatism in today's day and age. There's a lot of dogmatism in terms of politics. We see it now with leftists, liberals, libtards, if you will. That's what a lot of right wingers would say. Conservatives alike, like all of them, like the conservatives consume only conservative media. A lot of guys like Steven Crowder, like Tim Pool, like just all these different guys on YouTube, Ben Shapiro. And it's like, those guys spit some truth. But their truth that they're spitting might be completely anecdotally incongruent with what somebody on the left might have experienced, which is what leads a leftist to believe what they believe in. So it's like trying to like get people to be influenced in their beliefs and like change them while also not supplying like real life subjective experience to them is not going to make them change their ways unless they see other people going through it. So it's
Fine,
like
fine.
if you're a
But
man.
right,
Yeah,
but
sorry.
what I'm saying is, I'm saying fine. There is a you could argue that the leftists, I would say like Destiny's kind of a leftist. So he's in his universe and TFM is in his universe. They're both in some sort of echo chambers. And yeah, it's true, but the red pill, they claim that they're red pilled, and Kevin Ray Wilder noticed no, they're not. They're just another blue pill. They took a different blue pill, but they're also blue pill. They also are they're also unaware of the truth. But
Of which truth, though?
exactly. So Kevin Ray Wilder says the Matrix, the red pill, is all about discovering the truth, and for what it's worth, it's good. It doesn't matter, I mean, good or bad. You just have to discover the truth. That's all it's about. And the red pill community is not about discovering the truth. They're about whatever they're about, but it's not the truth.
That's like the black pillars do this. All those fucking, most of them, they just echo chambers.
Yes.
But Mr. Slave, I think you're misunderstanding something.
They'll just
My
say the same
overarching
shit to each
point-
other and
My overarching
ignore any
point
other
was
evidence to the
that
contrary.
a lot of the red pillars believe it to be the truth, and they believe that nothing else that's going on can be contrarian to their belief, and no one can really change that because they've had confirmation bias for it, especially with like men who like get divorced. Let's say a lot of those types of men tend to fall in the red pill. They're never really going to change their belief on the world because that's happened to them. They've been through violent divorce. But then I'm sure if they were able to like find a woman that is loyal and has true love between the two of them, then yeah, I'm sure they would change their worldview. But that was kind of my overarching point then in Alex's stream when I was wrapping up. It's just like, you can be honest, I guess, but it's like, it's all about like the overarching impact it has on society in the future.
Wait,
with
are
how
you drunk?
Well, you can be nice if
What, Mr. Slave?
if you.
Are you
Oh, by the way, Black V
still be
Silver
nice.
did talk to
Just-
me. It was an
And
Alex
there's-
stream,
there's
so I was carrying
balance
that
there,
over.
being nice and
Fury,
Wait,
say
one
that
second.
again. I didn't hear.
Yeah, Fury,
there's a
speak
balance.
slow. What?
There's a balance between being nice and honesty. So you have to try to be an honest. I would rather be for you to be as honest as possible, and if you can be nice, maybe.
Yeah, of course, honesty is key, but being honest with someone doesn't, mitigate some of the damages or issues that they might harbor after the fact of you being honest with them. Like if you even a lot of times, like we see if somebody's honest in terms of like if somebody's ugly, right? Imagine this, Fury. Imagine I told you like you're so fucking stupid, you look dumb, you look autistic or whatever. Like imagine if someone was just a brutal cunt for no reason, even if most of those things aren't true, which they aren't for the most part, other than being fucking dumb. No, I'm just kidding. But it's like if you get people that just say that about you all the time, it's like even though you're honest with them, it doesn't really help things unless the person knows how to help them. Like if you tell someone you're fucking fat and ugly, and then you don't say anything else, they're gonna be like, okay, so this is unchangeable and this is deemed me and my worth as a person. But if you tell them like you're fat and ugly, bro, like start getting in the gym, start like working out, start dieting, start doing this other shit, then they might actually do it. And if they don't, if they don't do it though, then that's on them as a person. They don't want to put in the work in or whatever, or they don't care. Then that's up to them. It's everything is anecdotal. Everything is individualistic. And stuff. You just need to supply people with the motivation and the desire to do such.
Right.
Basically, I think.
I think you accept the results you get. Like I don't know. I feel
Wait,
like.
Juan, are you drunk?
No, I'm not
Mr.
drunk.
Slave, why are you asking us if
Are you drunk? No, because
Mr. Slave, I am not drunk.
Tired.
Okay.
I can't tell these niggas is trolling me or what. Like
no, because I don't understand what you guys are saying. So maybe I'm drunk.
No, Black V Silver was talking to me in the other chat, and I prefer if you shut the fuck up and not talk to someone he says he doesn't respect. So.
What do you mean on
That's
the
all
other
that was
chat?
about. I wanted to address that. He said he
What
doesn't
other
respect
chat?
him. He doesn't respect me. He has a lot of nerve trying to talk to somebody he doesn't respect. So
What other
he
chat?
can suck a fucking dick.
Are you on another live stream?
No,
I mean, in my opinion,
when the Alex chat was on.
Oh.
when the Alex chat was on, he was like trying to talk to me, and he told me before he doesn't respect me. So I said,
Is that
"Well,
a flavor?
you got a lot of nerve talking to somebody you don't
Right, just
respect."
food ones.
I live inside. I live inside. We've had some qualms in the past. I just read that message. I do actually believe that, and it's interesting because I used to be part of like the red pill universe, like when I was in high school, because I was lacking like experience with women. I was lacking a lot of things in life, which the red pill sort of opened my eyes to, and I was able to take control of things in my life. But then after I had my eyes open to that, I also became aware. Why am I inflated?
Raises the main
I
face.
also became
What the fuck just
aware of
happened?
like other parts of life, and other facets
We got to put the
of
chat in the front
rules and stuff.
because he's the best looking
Oh,
one.
that's interesting. Hugh. So,
It's the black
you,
pill in action, bro.
I have
Oh God,
a question here. Did
not
you
his potato face.
Did you leave the?
I'm one to talk.
Say that.
Do you still
My
believe
fat
in
What
like
theory?
do you still believe
There
in
is.
Is this camera roll? What's going on?
Okay.
Fury, what are you
Hugh.
saying?
So, all right.
No,
What I'm
it's
saying
just
is
that I
like, did you
think they
did you
think I'm.
leave like
Go ahead, I'm
concept of
sorry.
MGTOW and like the red pill philosophy?
I mean, yeah.
You still believe in that stuff? Or do you just
I
like,
never
okay, like,
really believed in MGTOW. I'm not one of those guys that just like believes vehemently in like one thing over the other. I've done a lot
Right.
of research on
so
every
you
little thing.
so you're just taking
Good.
some
I
of
take
like
I take
the
facets.
red pill and
Yeah, I
like
take
red pill
facets
and
from
like blue pill
every.
thing?
Yeah, I take facets of everything from the internet and I apply it to my life in a way that makes sense for me. That's why I don't claim to have like the end all be all answers for everything. It's all with nuance. Like all these answers that I've come up with, all of the things that I said on Alex's stream is everything that I have come up with based on my own individual experience. I'm just putting it out there for somebody, if they're in the same boat as me, they can take on that. And it's so disingenuous, I feel like, a lot of people in the chat were saying like, Hugh, you're too young, your late count's too low, like you have no idea what you're talking about. Like, bro, I've been through some shit in my life, like people think that I haven't because of the way I carry myself or the things that I talk about or because I'm good looking or something, as somehow that makes my life less worse.
Yeah.
But when I was a child, I had issues when I was a child. My parents went through a violent divorce when I was a child. I had issues in school, a lot of trauma, a lot of abuse, a lot of neglect, all those things when I was younger. And, my eyes were never open. I was manipulated and gaslit a lot when I was younger by my mom.
That's terrible.
Yeah. And
Everyone's done
so,
that. I've had roommates.
no, I
that
know,
gaslit me before.
but the difference
It's fucking annoying.
is that I was lucky enough to have a father.
I'm being gaslit right now by the chat.
The difference was that I was lucky enough to have a father who, like, my dad didn't have a real dad. He had a cunt of a stepdad. So, in any other world, my dad would have been the world's worst dad ever. Like he didn't even intend to have kids, but he did with my mother, and he decided to stay with her and marry her, even though, it wasn't going to be a good marriage. And that was obvious when they got divorced. So, but then as time went on, my dad became more aware of a lot of things, and he made me aware to them, and I understood more things about my early life, and that
the shit fuels me to go harder in my life.
That is what supplied me with what I know now. And of course, I'm going to get more life experience as life goes on, but it's like I've listened to philosophy, I've read philosophy and stuff, and I don't want to sound egotistical. I just say it to be like, I've seen where a lot of people come from in life, and I feel like I have a pretty good understanding of how to relate people together in a way that makes sense for everyone, possibly, maybe. But a lot of things that I say probably are gonna be completely opposite to what someone else might believe. So
Right.
Yeah, I mean,
dude, for real, bro. Like, it's the same situation for me, man. Like, my mom was like super explosive, right? And my dad was like super beta because his mom was super explosive, right? So fucking like, it's like, but yeah, my mom was like, so I don't know. That's probably like why I'm trying to fix some of my misogynistic tendencies,
And that's the thing. Like your own individualistic experience has led you to the behaviors that you have nowadays. So now that you're an adult, it is obviously your responsibility. Like I'm not absolving any adult of their own responsibility. Like in terms of like women and stuff, when they're adults, they can make their own decision on who they want to have sex with, whatever. And if that leads them to having issues mentally in the future, it was your issue. But a lot of the times that these women decide who they want to sleep with and stuff, it's not really a good formulated answer in their head. They just haven't been supplied with the proper ideas and outlooks on life in order to come to a valid, logical, reasonable conclusion. A lot of parents nowadays are very bad. There's a lot of social media influence. There's just a lot of bad influences, and I think at the core, parents need to parent better. People need to understand ideas better. They need to look into more things and not be so sucked into like the partying life during high school, having sex with as many people as possible, leg counts, red
Yeah,
pill,
I'm so
stuff
like
like that.
I'm so upset with my fucking parents for not instilling my hard work ethic in my 20s. Like, Jesus Christ, dude. Like, I've been paying catch up in all of my 30s, like, and then I still have to like restart. Like, I'm a rebuild phase.
Right.
God forbid someone have struggles in their life.
Anyone else hearing that?
Yeah, who the fuck was playing that?
Lando.
Mr.
I'm
Slade
doing
is putting some
background music.
Yeah, turn it down a little bit. It's good though.
You is the man.
Wait,
You're all
it's
a bunch
too,
of
it's too
morons.
high. The music
No,
is
that-
too loud.
That's good, Mr. Slade. Turn it down just
Oh,
a
it's
smidge
just
bit.
Slaves doing the music.
Good
Yeah,
job, Jay
it's a
Leno.
feature.
Sounds like therapy music. bro.
It's called acoustic cinematic.
That's
don't
what,
know.
like,
I actually quite like it.
when
Um,
He's gonna pull out the humming bowls in a second.
The Tibetan singing
Exactly.
bowls.
Wow.
What
Wait,
is
you
that?
you believe in new agey stuff? You believe like in
I don't
the
necessarily say I
mind?
believe in it. I just believe it. Like it just helps calm me down. Basically, it's something to focus on.
There you
Direct
go.
your attention to. But yeah,
I'm
I
putting
just wanna-
myself in that RPG, by the way.
Yeah, I want to drop one last thing before I let someone else interject. Sometimes I feel like I just monologue max on these things and like no one gets a word in, but I don't know. I just got a lot of like thoughts fucking.
They only
ping-pong.
want to hear what you have to say because you're the good-looking one. That's
And KWRBT2, yeah, I think hookup culture is bad for young people because they don't understand what it means for them in the long term. They only understand the gratification that they get from it and like the celebrity factor, if you will. It's like, from what I've observed, at least a lot of my friends that haven't thought about things the way that I do, and they just kind of have like mindless, aimless sex. A lot of the times it's just to like flaunt it to your boys, be like, yo, I fucked that hot Stacy the other day. What you think about that? Like, you jelly, bro? It's like, dude, it's like other dudes would probably be like, yeah, bro, like that job. I'm like, so, dude, like, what does it mean for you now? Absolutely nothing. But it's like, if younger people understood the issues that they'll harbor later in life from hooking up with just any different person, maybe they'd stop doing it. But
were you
I don't-
religious growing up? You?
I mean, I went to a religious daycare from like age newborn to 12 years old, but I never really
you were
accepted it.
Nebraska.
Probably, I never really accepted it though. Like, I always went to like the Wednesday after daycare, like church service. I never really accepted their belief system, mainly because it was like forced down my throat, like a pill I didn't want to take. So
Pause.
it kind of built some resentment on that aspect. But
Same.
now that I'm older and more aware of some things, I've developed a different religious view on the world. But my view on religion is basically just like, believe in whatever you want to believe in if it makes you feel better about your inevitable death in life, because everybody's going to die in life. Everybody's coping with their inevitable death one way or another. And if religion provides that solace to you with you going away someday, maybe there's a promise of an afterlife, then yeah. Otherwise, if you just believe in living your life to the fullest, then do that as well. I mean, that's what I do. I do both, live life to the fullest, and I still believe that I got somebody big in my
It's
corner.
easy for you to say you
different
good looking
aspects.
son of a bitch.
In what way?
I'm just talking shit right now. I'm trolling the chat. They trolling me, so I'm trolling them back. But no, it's interesting though. So like, what helps you? I guess you find your purpose with business and stuff like that.
Well, it's like everyone is gonna ascribe purpose to one thing or another. I think ascribing purpose to a business or like how many women you can get is a fleeting thing. I don't think like there's not a lot of longevity. The only reason people ascribe purpose to a business, in my opinion, is because it provides them with a sense of value in today's society. But let's say money wasn't a thing, what's your purpose going to be? Is it going to be your mental freedom? Is it going to be your viewpoint on the world? Is it going to be how many women you get, conquering lands, fighting wars? Like what is it going to be, So whatever you
It's
ascribe
almost
to
like
be
you
your
describe
purpose in
Star
life.
Trek for Star Trek. Money doesn't exist in 24th century.
Yeah, what the hell is it?
Yeah, it's a science fiction franchise, but it's like the concept of like no money.
Oh, wait,
but
is it?
you go across the stars and whatnot.
Oh well, I mean, yeah, that's probably a little.
What are you doing?
What? It's just like stop.
I think Slave is playing with some shit around in the background.
Yeah, he bought the premium package. Now he's experimenting.
Oh, I see what's going
on. He's bored of the conversation.
Yeah. No, it's
bored.
Like it's whatever you want to believe is your purpose in life. That I believe my purpose is just
the irony is overwhelming.
Is just adventuring in life and doing crazy shit, living your life to the fullest.
Hey, Hugo, like aren't we're hunter gatherers though biologically though, so like resources, I think they do like have stuff to do,
Well, yeah, but hunters and gatherers, that was created. That was created as a form of society so that there was more of a collective working together, if you will.
Oh yeah, they're just so many million years.
Humans realized we needed each other to be more effective and survive.
Yeah, like I'm not saying it's bad that we have to like have resources and value. Like, of course, in today's age and society, you can't just walk around preaching like, yo, you don't need money. Your purpose lies within yourself. Of course, there's value in that. I just think ascribing purpose to it kind of leaves an empty feeling, unless your business as a whole is like helping somebody in a positive way. Like whatever your business does, if you love it to the fullest and you help people with it, and that's what you feel good doing, then yeah, do that.
Interesting, dude.
That's what I believe about it, I guess.
Interesting, bro.
Now we got a trap fucking.
Should we all be getting high right now and like talking about life and shit?
No, this guy has been been punched in the face. He's been affected by the black pill the most. Like he's been monologuing ever since. I'm talking about you.
It's okay. I'm not contributing.
Every stream he gets on this deep philosophy.
Did you know, Mad? You already know what's up.
Deep philosophical rant. And people only care because he's good looking.
Maybe he has a good heart.
How the fuck do you make the comments like show by themselves?
Wait, Juan, I feel like there's a twinge of like seriousness behind that though. What do you think like you don't get hurt on?
I'm just talking shit right now, bro.
No, I know, but I think you bring up a good point still though about like a lot of people think that they are not being heard by society, people in general,
Oh yeah, well yeah. A lot of people feel they're ignored.
Hey, Mr. Slave, lower the volume a little bit, please.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. 1 second.
He's
Right,
playing
get a
around with
different
stuff.
beat, please.
What is this music?
This is like Roblox fucking tycoon music.
Like SimCities 5.
Seriously.
SimCities 5.
Mr. Slave, can you turn on like some Federico Chopin or like Bach or Beethoven or
No, I have a very limited
Paganini?
list.
Limited list?
Yeah,
What kind of streamer are you?
terrible stream.
You're
This
like
is not
watching,
any
like,
classical
fashion.
music. Please turn this off.
No, you thought Alex was a boomer. Mr. Slave. He doesn't
Wait,
know.
I'm trying to figure out how to use the internet.
Oh god, we're
What?
doing this again?
Turn off the fucking video, Mr.
I mean-
Slave.
Wait, turn off the
Doing this
video?
again.
What do you mean?
Turn off this video that we do.
Wait, the chicks?
You've
You
been
don't wanna
obsessed
watch-
with this, Mr. Slave. Is this
No,
your
we
new
don't wanna
hobby?
watch Chicks. You're gonna
Wait, you
accidentally
wanna-
show boobs and get deleted, Mr. Slave.
That's okay. I mean, it's YouTube. We get deleted from YouTube for showing YouTube.
Yeah, why is Elevation the only one with a brain in the chat?
Wait, Hugh, do you have a problem watching chicks like walking around?
watch list here.
What, are they too ugly for you?
Oh,
They're
man.
making you nauseous from their ugliness.
Anyway, I gotta go to bed. Wake up. I
Sounds
gotta
like a good
gym
idea.
max tomorrow
That's good.
morning.
Joanne,
Oh yeah.
how many
I
calories
can-
do you eat a day?
Uh,
Yeah, but okay. So, are you
How
are you,
many
are you on
carrots
the
do you
road?
eat a day? Is that what you
Yeah,
just
yeah,
asked?
yeah. Because he's well, I'm just trying to help him with like the with the gym stuff. Because I know
who
like
wants to give you diet advice when you say you're working out right? I'm losing weight and I'm in a calorie deficit.
okay, is it
Have
below
a good night.
1400 calories? Because that'll be too far.
I'm not going vegan.
I didn't say
Okay,
vegan.
also,
I just
Juan,
said
to be
below
fair,
1400 calories.
calorie deficit is not the most ideal way to.
Yeah,
to
because
lose
you
weight.
should be going roughly around 2,000 calories, right?
Well, not even
Or-
that. Like Juan, if you, I mean, obviously you don't want to go vegan. So if you do some, like I've done a lot of research on keto, and oh, he's gone.
He already left.
I mean, maybe he's just sick of like people like giving him advice, which I can understand because I've been in there a few hours ago.
Right.
So Hugh, if you could
Sup?
create a business, what would you create?
I already have one.
Oh, you do? Which one, bro?
Yeah. I repair upholstery for vehicles and stuff like that, like
Nice.
couches, vehicle seats, restaurant booth seats, stuff like that. It's not so much like I enjoy what I do because it's fun and it's entertaining to me because I get to use my hands a lot. But most of the reason why I enjoy it is because I get to work by myself and I get to like network with a bunch of people that I do jobs with and for. So I kind of just get to be myself. I get to make my own hours and you get that little bit of freedom, but of course you still have to like work all the time so you can pay your bills. So of course you're not technically free, but you have more freedom, so to speak, in that aspect.
Interesting, bro. So, do you have any employees that you want to hire? You could like train.
Oh
friends,
no. No. I will never turn my business to an LLC. I will never become a company.
Wait,
I
why not?
don't want to deal with that stress because then I'd have to teach them my craft. I'd have to teach
No.
them. Yes.
Wait, Hugh. No, LLC means limited liability. It protects you. LLC was invented in order to protect share owners from lawsuits.
Oh, sorry.
You-
No, I didn't mean LLC. I meant whatever the company acronym is. LLC. That's not what I meant to say.
It
Oh,
should save you
yeah.
time
Any-
and stress, though.
Yeah.
Like if you train somebody. Oh, sorry.
No, any business you create should be an LLC as soon as possible. You want to protect yourself. You don't want to get
No. I
lawsuits.
know. I'm already under one. I misspoke. I meant like I don't remember what the acronym for corporation. I don't want to have like a corporation or an actual like company with employees. I don't want to have a payroll for people. I just want to be. I'm a sole proprietor right now. I just like working by myself and like chatting with people that I.
No, but
go to
you
work
can
for
have
them.
contractors working for you, just not as employees.
But I don't need that. I don't want that extra like chip on my shoulder of having to like deal with like outsource people and stuff. I'd rather just do everything by myself. It's easier.
Fine. But if you're overloaded with work, what do you do?
I might miss out.
So you don't have to. So you can create, you can have subcontractors and just make money
I know,
from.
but if I'm the umbrella over the contractors and stuff, I still have a certain responsibility of like making sure the repair is like up to par, making sure they're getting there and doing everything right. Like it's just extra stuff. I'd rather just do everything myself because when I know that when I do it, I know that if they complain about something, even though they most likely won't, it'll be on me and I'll go correct it. If an employee or a subcontractor fucks something up or can't complete something or like anything, man, then I have to like answer for that. It's just an extra headache. I'd rather just be by myself. Black v silver. No, it's not black pill upholstery.
Yeah, I mean, when you grow and you just like you gotta expand your cash and you're in that position, who knows, man? Maybe
yeah.
we'll find
If I grow to
something.
the point where I need to be at that point, then yeah, maybe. Like if, with this business, I want to get enough money to move out into a bigger city, and in that case, maybe yeah. But there's always going to be enough business the way it is for myself to sustain myself and a family. Like I'd be okay making a certain amount of money every year just working by myself. Of course, I can make more money probably if I had other people working for me, but that's still like if I vacationed more or if I was away from work, I still have to answer for if my employees do a bad job or they just no call no show or they do the wrong thing. Like it's
That's
just
too much responsibility. Then
I'm
Yeah.
actually dealing with that right now, sort of like, I have a business partner, basically, or employee, right? And yeah, just hard to get in contact with him, right? And I paid him beforehand, so it's like now I'm in a predicament where I gotta talk to him and be like, do you really want to work with this business, right?
exactly.
I don't know. And because
Because
friendship gets mixed in that,
Yeah, and it's like when you're the business owner and you're just hiring people to work for you, it's like people are working for you. People are just seeing it as like a job that they do just to get paid and pay the bills. They're not actually owning the business. They don't have as much passion or pride in it. So all in all, I think just working by myself is gonna be the least amount of headache and the most amount of enjoyment.
Yeah, especially with freaking open AI nowadays, you can just like streamline so much things, that used to require like people for.
Exactly.
well, some artists aren't afraid of like something like Mid-Journey or Stable Diffusion take over their jobs. Some of them aren't. Some of them really do care though. There is some ethical problems with it.
Yeah, I mean, I could see that, like I was able to make like so much things with OpenAI for my stock trading and investment type shit now. Just, do I really need?
I mean, I do have Stable Diffusion installed on my system, but it's like
What's that?
You don't know about Stable Diffusion?
Oh, Witchfinder. Yes, I do.
It's
One
it's
thing.
what it does, it's a text, it's a text to image or image to image prompt. So it would like with the
okay.
AI it would like transform the image or with your prompts.
Yeah, that's just gonna
So, I
change
mean-
everything, bro. It's crazy.
I haven't installed the latest version yet because the latest version has like a death mask.
They could actually control chimps by chips now. They could actually make chimps
yeah.
like move. So
That's
just crazy.
Science for the sake of science, unfortunately.
Yeah, it's freaking crazy. Big ass future ahead of us, man.
Yeah.
So does anyone know how AI actually works?
Well, you have to train the AI to do. You have to feed it information, and then it will learn. It will learn what is being fed to it.
Wait, but Fury.
I mean, I don't know much to work. Yeah.
Do you understand how it works? I mean, can you build the AI from scratch? Like, I give you a computer or whatever programming language. Can you build an AI? Do you understand how to build an AI?
No, but our brother does,
How do you know he does?
because he has his own AI.
How do you know he knows how to build it?
My
Because
father.
And that's
he
not
has-
even.
he
And that's
he
not
knows
even
he
my.
has to program it.
That's not even
Well, I
my
don't.
question.
That's
That's not even my question. My question is, do you understand how it works? So you can
I have an idea of how it works. Yeah.
explain.
Well, at least for ChatGTP and Midjourney
go-
Stable Diffusion.
Go on, explain. I'm listening.
Because you still have to feed the information in.
No, explain from the beginning, from scratch. Like start from zero.
I don't know. I know that much. I had to look that up,
Hmm.
so I have to make sure. But I
Do you
do know
think
he had to.
anyone? Do you think anyone understands it?
It's. I think anyone could understand it. I mean,
No. Do you think anyone understands it?
AI?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, unless you go
Who
for
do you
science
think
fiction,
Who do you think
Wait,
understands it?
I just started thinking about my testosterone levels, so I should probably go to bed to fix my sleep, guys.
Oh, right.
Peace,
Oh,
brother. Have a good night.
Yeah. So it was good
Yeah.
talking to you guys, though. I'll
Thank
see you guys later.
Thank you. You're the best.
Good night, everybody.
Peace,
brother.
Mwah,
So,
mwah,
Peace,
mwah.
Juan Carlos.
Peace,
See you,
brother.
Juan.
Have a
Good
good night.
night.
See you, Fury. See you, Mr. Slade.
See you.
Thanks, you.
Peace, brother.
Nice conversation.
Adios.
Nice.
So AI is like based on neural net.
Yeah.
Okay.
You
So
still have
how
a neural
does-
net. You can
Expl-
still
what is-
have it run on your
Wait. So what is a neural net? Explain that.
So a
please.
neural net simulates the way a brain learns.
Oh, so explain how the brain learns.
It learns in a way that's like more than the sum of its parts. Is like some sort of systems theory. I can know more about it, but that's as far as my limits of knowledge go on it.
So you would think after years and years of AI seeming to work that you would see videos explaining on YouTube, well, here is how it works. You would think, but I've never seen such a video. Weird.
I'd imagine there'd be some videos like getting into like the.
You would
theater
think.
huh?
You would think they would explain how it works. You would think. That's like COVID. It's like you would think there would be a video explaining how COVID kills. Like HIV, everyone knows how HIV kills. But COVID, I've never seen a video that explains how COVID kills. So you would think.
It's the same way as influenza.
So how, do you know,
It's
Fury?
just
Do you
a
know how
different
COVID? Fury, do you know how COVID kills?
It's the same way as catching cold. It's just a different variant.
Well, it's a respiratory, right?
Wait
Yeah.
1 second.
How
He was
about
still. He was coming back. You.
Yeah, I just had a question. Mr. Slade, what is your YouTube channel so I can find it in the future? I
It's
couldn't find it.
It's MR Slave 41.
Oh,
it's-
41. Okay.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that.
No, it's okay. Okay. Good night,
It's
everybody.
just Mr.
Night
Slave.
night. Mwah, mwah. Yes, Fury. How does COVID kill?
It's just a different variant because when
No,
influenza broke
no,
out
no.
in 1918.
Explain. No, explain how from scratch how COVID kills. Like if you would claim that I killed someone, so all right. I mean, you can imagine how I can kill someone. So theoretically, I could have killed that person. Let's say I'm accused of having killed someone. So, well, we all know how like a 2-year-old knows how to kill. So okay. Obviously, I could have killed someone, but COVID, how does COVID kill? We don't know how COVID kills. You would think after all these years of talking about COVID nonstop that someone would have made a video that, an animated simulation of how COVID kills. But no, no
What?
one's made that.
Mr.
Mhm.
Slave?
What?
What? So you didn't look up how it works?
I
Did
actually
you?
know how it works.
Then
I actually-
why are you telling me this?
No.
Why are
My
you
question is,
asking as if no one knows?
well, everybody knows. Everyone who looked into it knows that COVID indeed
That's
does not
interesting,
kill.
abs she has.
Yeah,
Right.
that's incredible. So you like women with abs, Fury?
I like muscle on women.
You like muscular women?
I like women. I mean, some of these women look a little bit too generic, just like body type. Okay.
No, but do you like muscular women?
I like women with sense of variety. I mean,
No, but do you like muscular women? I love
I like
muscular.
I like
I love
muscular women too.
like my fantasy woman is like Danny Spiegel, but she's tiny.
Hmm.
Like if I could find a like a 6'5" Danny Spiegel, that would be perfect. But Danny Spiegel, she's like
Well, I think-
4'11".
Well, show me Jenny Spiegel then.
Like if you look for women CrossFit, she's always first. Here's Danny Spiegel. She's
Oh,
like
okay.
she's very big, but very short. She's tiny. When she's we just saw her standing right next to Black Adam. What do you call who's the actor of Black Adam? Jean-Claude Van Damme.
What? No.
I'm kidding. What was the actor's name? She has her own gym.
Oh yeah.
Anyway,
It's
she has...
it's a lesbian woman I follow who looks really good, but she's
Anyway, so
really
she's
good.
tiny, but
Yeah.
she has look at those thighs. I mean, that is a perfect body. Are you attracted to a body like that?
Oh well, I mean,
I like how thick she is.
She's like, well,
She's
yeah.
fat. She has a lot of fat. It's not like she has high fat. What do you call fat percentage? Body fat percentage? She has like a high, like she doesn't have defined muscles. Like you can see that her thighs are very fat. She has a lot of fat everywhere, but she's still very muscular. And you can she has almost visible abs. Anyway,
I mean, a CrossFit girl, that's for sure.
Wait, she has acne.
Yeah, that's because she's
on gear. You think it's because of the gear?
No, it's probably something like she's allergic to like milk or something. You can get acne pretty fast with that milk. With some people.
I drink milk. I don't have acne. It's only
Well,
you saying women.
With some people. No, it's just common on it because dairy is like has pus in it, and I mean I mean not everybody gets that, but it's much more very common.
I should do these exercises. These are good exercises. She's not young, but yeah, she has.
How old is she? Is she like in her 30s or 40s?
She's probably coming up to her 40s. You can see from the.
Yeah, she looks good for in her 40s. I mean, she more into like
Let me check. Can I check here? How old is Danny Spiegel? So you guys can see it right away. Oh, she's 28.
She's 28. Yeah, she did look like a young face.
It says, wait, Daniel. No, it's the wrong Daniel Spiegel. It says here she's 6'3". No, she's not 6'3". She's 5'3", maybe. Yeah. So maybe it's the wrong Danny. Maybe it's the wrong Danny Spiegel. Let's see. This Imagen. No, it's the right Danny Spiegel. Yeah, maybe single N. But it says here. Nacimiento. Why does it say 6'3"?
Maybe she's bigger than you thought.
Well, no, I saw her next to Black Adam. She was tiny. She reaches his pee-pee. Barely.
Wow.
She was like stretching, trying. Yeah, The
Dwayne
Rock,
Johnson, right?
exactly, The Rock.
Okay, like just type her name with the Rock, because we all know how tall
No,
the
no,
Rock
it's
is.
the
I think the Rock
previous.
is like
It's the.
6'2" at least.
It's one of the previous videos. I can probably go back.
Yeah, I mean, I think you
No,
did
I mean
show
I
it
saw
earlier. I'm
it.
not too sure.
Let me. Let's just search for this. It's gonna be difficult to find it. It's gonna be very difficult to find it.
How'd you find out about her, Mr. Slave?
How did I find out about her?
Yeah.
I guess, through my porn searches, I came across her.
Porn searches. How do you find porn?
How do I find porn? I use usually Google.
No. I mean, like, how do you find her? Where do you come across porn?
YouTube is my main source of porn.
Oh,
Yeah, I mean, I find YouTube to be more
she looks attractive,
porn,
I think.
a better source of porn than Pornhub, I guess.
Huh.
Because you don't get Danny Spiegel on Pornhub. And
I
I'm
mean,
attracted.
yeah, you can apparently.
Wait, what?
But that would be very difficult to do that, or like a
What?
3D version.
No,
of Danny
she's.
Spiegel.
I don't think you would get her on Pornhub.
I mean, you can 3D model her.
Yeah, there's a limit to how far I'm gonna go to watch porn. But I'm on right now. I've been on NoFap for a very, very long streak. Like, yeah, like
Oh, yeah,
probably
yeah,
already 4 months of NoFap.
Have you
I'm too sick
experienced
to
any
masturbate right
benefits?
Have I experienced what?
Any benefits, like as they talk about?
For sure. I mean, my erection is phenomenal because I'm very old, so my erection has improved. Like I can kill now with my erection.
Wow.
I
And
mean,
before, yeah, very powerful erection.
I do kind of think it's a pseudo, like what do you call it? Like
Psychosomatic?
yeah, I think it's somewhat psychological. I think it's psychological to a degree. Yeah.
What are you talking about? I mean, when you watch,
Well, you're still looking at porn, basically. Though you're still kind of your dick will still go hard when you
What do
look
you mean
at
I'm
girls
looking at- what do you
through
mean I'm looking
YouTube,
at-
then, right?
No. But I don't. I'm doing no fap. I'm not fapping. No fap is no fap. No porn is no porn.
Yeah,
I'm
but
doing no fap.
my point is, your stick will still get hard when you find someone some girl attractive, though, right?
Yeah, but that's not no fap. No fap means you don't fap. So I just don't fap. I don't
Right,
touch
but you're
my
saying,
pinky.
but you
What?
But I'm saying, is you're still looking at porn.
No, I don't. I don't look at
basically, yeah.
porn. I stopped looking at porn. I stopped fapping. I'm doing no porn and no fap. I'm doing both.
I mean, I just looked at porn like today, and like I didn't do any fapping.
But how? Wait. I mean, so why? I mean, fine. But I decided not to do porn, not to do porn, not to watch porn, and not to fap. A decision I made, and it's a good decision because it saves a lot of time. But that's not the main issue. The main issue is, I mean, there are many issues. There's many benefits to no porn, to no fap and no porn. Wait, didn't we watch this already?
Yeah, when I did NoFap and
Yeah.
porn, I definitely felt a lot of benefits. I do think porn sort of does something to your psychology, maybe, or at least mine. I don't know.
Of course. Yeah.
Yeah.
But you're still kind of looking at you're kind of like going like softcore almost.
Soft porn? What?
Yeah, softcore porn.
Soft,
without
what we're
actual
doing? What we're
sexual
doing
nudity.
now?
Yeah.
No, I'm actually doing this because I like on my channel teaching how to rate women. No one does this. Everyone, the the chat pills looks for L, the black pills, they always rate men, but they don't know how to rate women. And I'm trying to teach how to rate
see.
women. Like
Okay.
what's important. Like right now,
And she has nice defined legs there for sure.
so she's okay, but her
legs are
hips are
skinnier.
not. Her hips are not
I like
wide
the
enough.
other chick's legs. They were thicker.
Right. So her thighs are not thick enough. Her ass is not big enough. She's kind of slender.
Yeah, she's certainly slender for sure.
Yeah, she's slender. So I don't like that. I like an hourglass frame silhouette. Now, what happens in these beauty queen contests is that they're all from, like, this one is, it says Miss Italia, so they're all Italian, so they're all genetically basically the same. Italian might be different because it's smack at the center of Europe, so it's maybe a little bit more mixed. Also, you see the thighs are touching, so she has no thigh gap, which is an immediate disqualification. When she walks, like when she stands, you cannot tell, which is useless. You need her to walk. This is why you need a runway to let her walk back and forth to see the thigh gap and the how she walks. So again, very slender, not very sexy. Good calves, but thighs are kind of slender. Face not so much. Waist not so thin. We need a thin waist and wide hips, just like the song says. Slim waist, wide hips, and we don't have that here.
Well, it's possibly a fairly the most chillest stream I've been on, mostly because of music.
Oh, now this one is a little better. You see by the way she walks, very healthy walk. So the secret is the thigh gap. The thigh gap is the key to everything. And the ass is much nicer than anyone else. Thighs are not so thick, but she's very nice calves. She's kind of perfect. And the last thing I look at is the face. The face is only after the body is perfect. We can look at the face. Also pretty good. Good. You see wide hips, thin waist, and the boobs are also in these competitions. They hide the boobs. It's very difficult to tell the shape of the boob. The shape of the boob is a whole different lecture, and the location of the nipples.
Yeah, I think there's like at least 7 different types of boobs.
Oh, yeah.
Shapes. I mean, by shape.
Yeah.
I mean, but not by size, really.
Size is important, but many things are important. Also very nice, good wide hips. Yeah, she's also face. I don't know, interesting. The thighs are there's a little bit of a thigh gap, but she has a very not very, but kind of wide hips. Pretty good.
Yeah, I wanted to move to Italy, bro. You know, I guess
What?
I wanted to move to Italy to really, I guess, check out the women there. You know, see if they're any better. I guess there. No.
But anyway, she is obviously a 4 or a 3 because there's no thigh gap. So, sorry, no go. Very slender. I'm gonna skip forward. Very slender, obviously. No thigh gap. Immediate disqualification. Okay, a little bit of a thigh gap. I'm looking for those huge thighs. I like huge thighs. She's okay. Missing very little thigh gap, which makes her walk a little bit awkward, but she's obviously beautiful. Yeah, a little problematic. Not calves are very slender. No, I would say no fap. I give them either a no fap or a yes fap.
That one just looks like a child to me.
Wait, what? This one?
This one. Yeah.
Yeah, very problematic. No thigh gap. A no thigh gap is an immediate disqualification. There's nothing I can do with that. I'm sorry. Very little thigh gap. Yeah, problematic. Little thigh gap problematic. It's the problem is whoever ends up in these competitions are, you know, they all look the same. She's actually much better, but still not wide enough. Kind of wide, but not enough. Not enough. Pretty good, not enough. Anyway, so that's why. That's basically that's one of the reasons I show these competitions.
Nice, dude.
Nice what?
Like, awesome, man. Like, yeah, you know, I should freaking check out these modeling shows like in person, bro. Like, sit down in one of them, and
It's kind of boring because it's like here there are a couple of hours each, and it's mostly with dresses and masks. But it's mostly dresses, so you can't see anything. The bikini is not even a bikini. The bathing suit you saw, you cannot see the boobs. They don't let the boobs bounce. They're not wearing bikinis, and even a bikini is pretty much hiding the boobs. I mean, really, what you need in a real beauty competition, you need them to be completely nude. I mean, that's what you need in order to really know if a woman is beautiful. She's got to be nude.
yeah, bro.
I'm gonna come off now.
Wait, Fury, do you feel better?
I do feel better, but I feel like I'm watching a Greg stream at the same time a couple minutes ago, and I'm gonna try and see.
Oh, Greg is streaming?
Yeah. Yes.
You want to join his? Let me see how many. 15.
Yeah, and I mean, apparently people are like, there's some.
Everyone is going to stream.
Yes.
No problem. Okay, we'll give it to Greg. All right, then I'm gonna sign off.
Peace, brother.
Okay.
All right. Good night, guys. Thanks for showing up. Bye bye.
I gotta fucking do all sorts of shit.